Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Shelby here, and I'm here with little Louie, because Debbie from Debbie's Little Darlings has recently, I think it was it earlier this week, had in her Luciano silicone little girl. It's a little girl for Debbie, and I immediately was struck with the differences. Even though it's the same sculpt, it's, you know, exactly the same. They both look different. Well, no, they look similar, but different. My Louis has, correction, my Luciano has less of a top lip. Little Scarlet definitely has a pout. So what I thought I'd do is pop on and make a video, why not, and compare the two, or my comparisons in my mind, but I'm going to get him dressed at the same time. So I'm going to start with putting his little hat on, because that'll protect his little head while I'm changing him, and it also looks super bloody cute. So it's just my thoughts after seeing Debbie Scarlett, who is absolutely beautiful. She's such a gorgeous baby, and she messaged me a while ago saying that she was getting a Luciano, and I was so pleased, because there's not many about. There's not many Lucianos about anymore, let's face it, because obviously limited edition, long sold out vinyl kit, and there's substantially less silicone versions sold via McPherson's, and they're all, I think, Dainty Loft Paws, which Louis is. Now, Louis is paw number 2, and Debbie's is paw number 10. So that means there's not that many around, especially if that paw 10 was done fairly recently. Unless there's been numerous paws since then, there's basically 10 in the whole wide world. Do you know what I mean? And that's something. I think that's something that's really quite unique. And the pouring process and the silicone process makes the Luciano look slightly different, ever so slightly different than a vinyl. And the mould can only be used so many times anyway in any given situation. A mould will wear out, and then that's that. So who knows how many Lucianos there'll be in the future, you know, as paws, as it were, as silicones. But yeah, Debbie's Scarlet looks bigger than mine. It can't be, but on camera, her Scarlet looks bigger. Mine, yeah, I go along with the feet, because we had this ongoing thing with she thought, oh, I've forgotten which baby it was. We got the same baby, and I thought she was little and she thought she was big. But no, I will agree with her on this one, and that the feet are indeed quite large. You know, they're a good size. And she mentioned in the video that she did a couple of videos ago when she first had her, that she loves the feel when she rubs her thumb across the base of the foot. The feel of the ridges, yeah, definitely. The toes on this baby are wonderful. Yeah, feet absolutely adorable. But yes, there are differences. And rather than just chatting on, let me get started. My goodness. Yeah, so there are differences, and I'm just popping him on his Mon Petit Croissant sweatshirt again, because I like to size up a little bit with him, because of his silicone. I like air to be around the silicone rather than a squeeze tight fit, you know. Obviously it's personal preference, but you know, I'm just trying to preserve what I have. So let's pop this over his head, which, like I say, is protected with the hat. He says, Mom, what you doing? What you doing? So let's start off with this. So I'm popping this on because it's warm. It's fleece lined. I think it's a Florence and Fred job. I think it's a Tesco's. In fact, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it was Jade that told me this was there, or it could have been Sarah. But anyway, it was one or the other. You know, you all communicate with each other. Oh my God, you need to go and get this kind of thing. Anyway, let's pull this down the back because I'm a bugger for not pulling down. And then finagle his little arms. But yes, they do appear to be different babies, although they're the same. And I think that's wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I can't get this button on because I've got the wrong angle. There we go. Yes. Different but the same, and I think it's brilliant. I think it's totally brilliant. Yeah, let's get his little trousers on, little pants on. Let me swing his legs round so they meet. You see, I like to pose him usually, feet to feet like that, so that I can see him. You see, that's how I have him. I have him barely dressed. I have him in a vest usually. This vest, because this is one of those terry vests that look soft. They look the part. And he just lies here in just his vest with his feet, you know, feet to feet like that. And I just think it's so cute. Anyway, let's get his pants on. This is from another set. I think this is a H&M. Yeah, H&M cream ones. So we're going to pop these on him. But yeah, if you're comparing Silicone, you know, the only real way you can compare is if you've got the same. You know, identical, and comparing visually comparing, and not physically comparing, there's differences, and I think it's wonderful, wonderful. And the differences are made by the painting. So yeah, different painting styles, artists that highlight different things. And little Scarlet, like I say, definitely has a pout. Definitely has a pout. What are you doing here, Michelle? There we go. We're up and we're sorted. There we go. Give your feet a little wiggle. Now, how I like to pose him on here, if I could get him to pose like that all the time, I probably would. But what I usually do is I have one arm down and underneath. I ski with him over, and I put that arm underneath so he sleeps like his mama, you know, and with one arm under the pillow. The times I wake up with a dead hand. Now, just for the sake of it, and because it has gone chilled in here, or it's chillier, I'm putting his little socks on. And I don't tuck socks in if I can help it. They go over the top. That looks super cute. That looks super cute. So I'm basically covering him completely up. But that's okay. That's okay. Get this sock on. Your little toes getting caught, mister. There we go. Now, I've had Louis 2 years. It'll be 3 years in March. Hang on, where's his little hand? His little thing, it'll say. Just one second, just let me walk around the back of you. I've got his little wrist thing that Tracy gave me, or did for me. Yeah, yeah, he's 2 years old now. 31st of March his birthday is. There you go. Baby Louis, male. That's focusing for you. I keep that. I just keep that because I thought that was a lovely touch. I know lots of people do it, you know, but yeah, I think that's lovely. And it was very nice of Tracy to do that for me. So yes, he's all dressed. We're all done. And obviously Debbie's style is a lot different to mine. I do like properly dressing baby every now and again, once a flood. But Debbie does a full dress every day, without fail. So if you're wanting that sort of content and you want to watch changing videos and lovely babies, then please do follow Debbie. She posts daily. She is a very, very regular uploader, and you know, consistent, and that's nice because yeah, it's nice to have a consistent place to get your reborn fixes, isn't it? But yeah, upshot is, or final thoughts are, they're the same but different. Scarlet is beautiful, so welcome Scarlet. And I've enjoyed, you know, a little bit of one-to-one time with Louis for once, because I don't get much. And I'll take some pictures of him. I'm not sure whether I'll lift him up and take him onto the bed, but I do like to take pictures of him in this crib, which once again is probably my favourite purchase in the reborn hobby. It's the Levi crib, and I love it to bits. It's a proper vibe, you know, it's a proper vibe. Anyway, I'll leave it there and I'll catch you sometime soon. Maybe later on today, I don't know, because I've got quite a few days to myself, so that'll be nice, and it's bound to involve babies, isn't it? Let's face it. So, catch you in another video soon. Welcome Scarlet. Little Louis says hi.